What is going on? The one, the only, the Meg character, and here you guys today, bringing you. I know y'all see Showdown on your background right now. That's because we are doing a tag video, quote unquote. As much as y'all know, I am white, so what I'm about to say is not racist, because you can't be racist to your own race. Hashtag triggered. Everybody out there, fuck y'all. But yeah, so tag videos ain't my thing, but I was tagged by a good friend of mine, Shadowlink, so I figured fuck it, let's drop it. This is the 9 questions about me or something. I want y'all to know I literally had to copy this. I had to like go through his video and write down the questions because I've never heard of this shit before. But we're gonna be doing some showdown random battles in the background, just for you guys, just for you guys. You out there? No, not you. You? Yeah, just for you. That way y'all have something to watch. But let me make sure y'all can actually see the battle, because Showdown likes to be on that bullshit grind sometimes. Oh, can this just pop up for me, please? Hey, there we go, there we go. Alright. So while we're doing this random battle, we're gonna go ahead and hit up these 9 questions. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into it in 1 second after I set up the sub. I know y'all see a little bit of lag. I'm working on that, hopefully. But, so yeah, 9 questions. The first question, sum up the focus of your YouTube channel. The focus of my YouTube channel is, and the first fucking battles of DC. That's great. That's just great. But so the focus of my YouTube channel is honestly just to come have fun and play a game that I love. I remember being born and fucking just, there's only 2 games I remember, Call of Duty and Pokemon, and personally, I'm not good at Call of Duty. Hit me up on some zombies, though. Hit me up. My gamer tag ain't gonna be in the description, but it might be. But so, yeah, I think the main focus of my YouTube channel is just to have fun, play some Pokemon, and meet some cool people, and just fuck shit up, tear it up, you know what I mean? Alright, so that was a pretty easy question. Question number 2. What hobbies do you have that you haven't shared on YouTube? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Do I have to answer these? Nah, I'm just playing. What hobbies do I have? That I have not shared on YouTube? I actually really like acting. Like, I started out, like, 9th grade, and I was just like, oh shit, let me sign up for this theater class, cause it's some bullshit. It's an easy A. Anybody who's been in a high school knows that. And just the way my teacher taught it, shout out to Miss Jones, even though she's crazy, um, she made it so it didn't feel like a class. She made it like, and she actually made it fun, and she made it into words that I could understand, and it's literally, like, my goal now is to be an actor on Broadway. Like, that's the ultimate end goal right there. But, it's just, it's kind of wild to think about, because you never think about something that you could do in high school is just bullshitting around becoming your, like, your new goal in life, you know what I mean? I don't know, it just kind of fucks with me. It just kind of fucks with me. Kinda fucks with my heads. Alright, that's question number 2, down and out. Next up, what is your number 1 talent, and what is a talent you wish you had? I mean, I'm talented as fuck, TBH IMO. But, if there's a talent I wish I could have, definitely, it would be juggling. Like, I would love to be able to juggle, because that would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It would be pretty fucking cool if I could juggle. Alright, question number 4. What are 3 main character traits that define... What is this fucking essay from college shit? Anyway, so what are 3 main character traits that define you? I definitely say I'm loyal. You're smart, you're loyal, I appreciate you. Why is my computer beeping? What the fuck's going on? You good? You good? Yeah, you good. So yeah, oh, my computer's killing itself right now. Hold on, guys. I don't even know if I'm still recording. I'm still recording. So just Showdown's killing itself. Alright, cool. Cool. As long as the recording's still going, I'm happy. So yeah, so we have, I definitely say that loyalty, because at the end of the day, you ain't loyal, then you're not worth anything to nobody, you know what I mean? Like, how are you supposed to sit there and be like, yeah, I got you, but then you don't got somebody? It's just kind of like, counterproductive, and I've been disconnected from Showdown. That's great. So you know what? Y'all are gonna see me just play a game that I like to play in my off time or something now. It's probably not even lined up or anything. Y'all probably can't even fucking see the screen right, but I don't care. I don't care, because we're just here to do this tag. Loyalty, definitely. Responsibility is a big one. Like, you gotta be responsible for the shit that you do. Like, if you're gonna tell your homies, yo, we gonna ride up in this bitch and we gonna fuck shit up, you gotta be willing to ride up in this bitch and fuck shit up. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to be responsible for your actions. And that was just an extreme example right there. I'm talking about, like, if you have school, you know what I mean? And you have school, if you're going to do, like, an essay or some shit, and you gotta be willing to do that essay. I mean, granted, school ain't for everybody, but at the end of the day, a high school diploma is really nice, so you should go get one of those. It basically makes you look like a prodigy to some people for some fucking reason. It makes it easier to get hired. Okay, so that's 2 character traits. What's the last one? Loyalty, responsibility. No, I wouldn't say that respect really defines me, cause I don't care. As long as you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you on that shit. But what is it? What are your 3 main character traits that define you? I would definitely say, like, I don't know what counts as a character trait. Yo, courage. Shout out to Courage the Cowardly Dog, though. That was a lit show back in the day. Back in the motherfucking day. Back in the day, it was a lit motherfucking show. But, yeah, courage, like, you gotta be willing to put yourself out there. You gotta be willing to do this shit sometimes, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's definitely kind of one of those things. But, yeah. So what do you do to relax? To relax, TBH, I'm not allowed to say that. TBH, I'm not allowed to say that, so we're just going to talk about what I can say, and that's just, I like to just sit, play a peaceful Pokemon game. Don't, like, for example, on your screen right now, y'all saw me load it up. I'm playing Crystal motherfucking Kaizo. This shit ain't peaceful. This shit fucks you up. But, nah, that, like, just sit down for me and just play a peaceful game. Just chill. There ain't no death. There's no, like, chance of loss. It's just one of those things where you just kind of chill and do all that shit. And it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or I even record a video sometimes, because it's, like, soothing just to, like, talk and know that you guys out there are listening. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, question number 6. Do you have pets? If so, what kind and their names? I technically, quote unquote, don't have any pets, but my family does. And my family currently has, we have a big ass dog. His name's Thor. Little backstory on Thor. When we originally got him as a puppy, but then we moved to a house where dogs exactly weren't allowed, I guess would be the term. And so since dogs weren't allowed, we just gave him to these really nice people we knew, and they fixed him up. They did good shit for him. But then they moved to a house that they couldn't put dogs in, and then we had moved by then, so they were like, hey, do you want him back? And we were like, you know what? Fucking sure. Sure. Give me this dog back. So we went ahead, took him back. Then we have 2, count them, 2, what's it called? We have 2 cats. Basic ass white nicknames, by the way, if y'all did not know. Of Mittens and Whiskers. So they just chilling. They're pretty cool. And what else? I think, yeah, that's all the pets I got. That's all the pets that I got. It's all of them. All of them. Okay, who is your celebrity crush? Now, who do you mean by celebrity? Like, can we specify? Can we get a confirmation on some of this shit right now? In terms of like me personally, I got 2 in mind right now. One's a very common one. Pretty sure like 90% of y'all male viewers, like, I know y'all freaks. I know you. And fucking, I know y'all, and y'all just got, I know exactly what y'all doing. And nah, my favorite celebrity crush would definitely have to be Jennifer Lawrence. Shout out to her. She's amazing. Great role model. Great. All that shit. Great bod. 10 out of 10. And then we have, for another celebrity crush, quote unquote, Most people wouldn't consider him a celebrity, but I do. That is Mr. Numnexus. He is senpai, he is waifu, he is everything and more that you would want to be, my boy. So if you don't know who he is, go peep him. He's got like 100k subs. That man's a god. That man's a god. So yeah, that's celebrity crushes. We got two more. Other than family members, who are your role models? Honestly, my family ain't much of role models in terms of like helping me out and shit. I've just kind of, I don't know. Have I ever really had a role model? I guess like I was just talking about with Jennifer Lawrence, how she's just like, she's out here, she's flexing on bitches left and right, fucking them up. You can't fuck with her. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever had anybody else I'd consider a quote unquote role model. I don't know. I feel like that's like a really weird question to me. I don't know. I'm on some crazy shit. But and then finally, question number 9. What is your favorite joke or funny story to tell? Now, yo, there's this one story, but look. Y'all cannot cook me in the comments for this, okay? Basically this story, what I'm about to tell you is Salodi, like I mean most of y'all, if y'all were to hear it in like a very serious manner, like it's supposed to be treated in, it wouldn't be funny, but I always found it funny. So I'm just gonna tell this story because it was always funny to me. So when I was back in it was freshman year of high school, so that was like, man, it's weird to think that that was a long ass time ago. Anyway, so yeah, I was in my freshman year. It was like January, and my brother and our neighbor were outside, and we had this little shed. We had this little shed next to our garage back then, and it was this tiny little thing, and we never thought nothing of it. It was just there, and I was out there hanging with my brother and my neighbor, because back in the day they were cool. They were cool. Granted, I was like 12. I was not 12. I was 13. Was I 13? Yo, I don't know my own age. But nah, I was like 13 or some shit like that, possibly 14. Yeah, definitely sounds like 14. But yeah, so we went and we had a lighter. And some of y'all are like, "Oh shit." But we had a lighter, and what we did was basically, instead of going inside because it was fucking January, we decided, nah, we're gonna be manly men, and we're gonna go like keep a little fire to keep us warm, and literally we got like 4 leaves and like a piece of paper, and we went inside the shed, and we just like started a small little thing, and it was fine, you know, like nothing was going out of control. Then I was like, alright, like after like a good 10 minutes of that, I was like, alright, the smoke was starting to get to me. I was like, just stomp it out. Well, my idiot brother, he doesn't stomp it out. He kicks it into this pile of stuff. This shed had just been used by like nobody. It was like the previous people had left shit in there, and we just never bothered to take it out because we never used it. So there was just this pile of shit in there, and the fire caught on to that. But it was still a small fire at the time, so I was like, you know what? Hold up, let me go get some water, and we're gonna just take this, put it out. Nothing's ever gonna happen. And everyone's like, okay. Went, got some water, and we were pouring it out, and the flame was almost out, and it was this like pile of stuff. It was really weird, but I was the only one pouring water on it at the time. And so I sat there, and all of a sudden, just shit exploded. Apparently, at the bottom of the pile of stuff that the fire was like spreading on, there was a gas can that still had gas in it, and that bitch blew the fuck up. It sent me into a car, dented the car. Shit, like my shoulder was hurting that day, I'm gonna tell you that. And the fire was starting to spread like crazy. Yo, some of y'all are probably not thinking this is funny, but trust me, it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. Trust me. So anyway, this fire is blazing, so I'm like, shit, it's outside of my control at this point. So I'm running into my house, because I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go get a phone, dial 911, be like, listen, we got a fire. And so I went into my house. It was my mom, because my mom was just sitting there working on some shit, and I was like, yo, Mom, you need to call 911, there's a fire. And she saw that I was like all burned up and shit. The weirdest thing was I didn't feel anything right then. I guess I had adrenaline or some shit running. And I was like, yeah, me, my brother, and then the neighbor were all out there, and shit happened. And basically, yeah, I was 14 or whatever. I didn't want to wrap myself out and be like, yeah, listen, I started a fire. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. We just we did that. And by the way, the fire wasn't even my idea. Put that shit on the record real quick. But we we were out there, and the once the fire people showed up, they were able to get it under control and shit. But that shit was burning crazy. I'm gonna tell you that. And the firefighters took one look at me, and they were like, dude, get into the like the little ambulance they had. I was like, dude, I feel fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I had third-degree burns, and I just didn't feel it. I just didn't feel it, and I was just like, and they were just like, no, get in the ambulance. We're taking you to the hospital. Da 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 da. All that shit. So I was like, okay, fine. Take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. And they took me to the hospital. And I want y'all to know, I didn't find this out till like 4 days afterwards, when the no, it was the night. It was later that night when my parents came to visit me. Um, basically, what my brother and the neighbor had said to the firefighters was that it was all my idea, and they were just inside playing on a PlayStation or some shit. I was like, bruh, how you gonna rat me out? But so yeah, I was in the hospital for, I think it was a day. Okay, the reason I say I think it was a day, because I got into the hospital. They took me up to this. I was in a waiting room for about like 30 minutes. Then they took me up to like my room, I guess, because they had to keep me overnight. And they showed me like this really cool room where there was like fudgicles and shit like that. And then they gave me these pills. And I literally don't remember shit for like the next 4 days. I don't know what they gave me, but I want some more. Literally, what I remember from those days was pancakes. Apparently, I like, because like the hotel, or well, I say hotel because the way I thought of it was a hotel, because they had like this room service thing where you could like call and get food, and I was like, yo, I'm starving. And I remember ordering just shit tons of food, and I just kept eating and eating. I gained a solid 10 pounds at least. But that shit, it was just so funny, because at the time I literally didn't remember it. Literally for like 3 years there, all if anybody asked me about those days in the hospital, all I would say was pancakes, because that's all I could remember. Because I remember eating pancakes the next morning, but that's all I remembered. But yeah, is that? Oh shit, we're done. That's all 9 questions. Hey, shout out to me. So, how long is this video right now? Oh my god, why is this video so long? So yeah, so I guess I'm done here. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you watched, if you didn't, I understand. Tag videos are for white people. But yeah, I guess I have to tag somebody. I'm gonna tag my boy Jolteon Gaming, aka Wilbur. He's my boy, so he's getting tagged. And I don't know. Has any of my other friends not been tagged? I think I think that's it. Whatever. I'm just gonna tag Wilbur because I'm not gonna think too deep into this shit. If y'all enjoyed, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're from somebody's channel and you want to see more of what I do here. Watch me PokeTuber it out. Watch me demolish some people. But with that, I'll be getting about.